Hey, what's going on, guys? Dr. Sean J. Harris, Generational Wealth Academy. Happy Wednesday to everybody. Saturday, number 4. What I want to talk to everybody is pretending. Listen, my whole goal and aim on coming on live and just all my content in general is to inspire. But here's the deal. Through my inspiration, many times I will make you uncomfortable. But here's the deal. Once we're out of our comfort zone, it's when we can grow. As long as we're staying in that comfort zone, we're not going to grow. So at times in life, you need all types of people around you. You need people that can make you feel good, give you the warm and fuzzies. But then again, you need people who can give you a nice swift kick on the backside and make us feel uncomfortable. I always keep people like that around me who can always just put the finger on the forehead and tell me the way it needs to be, without sugarcoating things, because I think that's the best way to learn and to grow and to become better. So some of the things, most of the things according to Tara that I say are going to make people uncomfortable, but my whole goal is to inspire growth. So let's talk about pretending. What do I mean when I say pretending? Well, I think a lot of times people find comfort in pretend land. If you go back to kindergarten, first grade, we would always play pretend. Pretend I'm the king of the castle. Pretend I'm the princess that's going to be rescued. So we will always talk about pretending. But here's the deal. Pretending in a way that leads into positive visualization is a good, healthy thing. You want to be able to create visions in your head of where you want to go. But we don't want to pretend and not have a goal, not have steps to get to what that pretend idea is that can actually come into fruition if you do the steps and the work necessary to do it. So listen, when I talk about being your true authentic self, that's where you're going to really find your happiness. When you're who you really are, and you don't have to pretend, you can operate in your authentic you. So you guys know me, I'm always talking about C-Student CEO. That's something I'm actually proud of, because I have broken paradigms of the way people think that success is supposed to be. I was just having a conversation with Tara in the truck yesterday, and we were talking about, so many times people correlate doctors, medical doctors specifically, as being very smart and very, they're geniuses basically. Now, a lot of them are, but you also got to realize that a lot of them were C students. A lot of them were D students. Think about it. When have you gone in your doctor's office and looked at their degree and saw their GPA? You don't know if they're an A student or a D student. If the passing grade was 70 or 72, many of our doctors got a 70 or a 72 and just barely got the degree, but they're recognized as a medical doctor. So again, in life, I think a lot of times people get so caught up on what people think of them, and they're afraid to be their authentic you. So here's the deal. As I said, there's a lot of happiness in being your true self, being the authentic you without having to play pretend. So you get to a point where you don't have to impress people. But I think many times people live vicariously through others, or they're not happy with who they are, so they pretend to be somebody else, or they envision, well, what would life be like if I wasn't myself and I was this or I was that. And one thing I want to bring up as a point of reference, and if you do it, is, hey, it's all in fun, whatever, but right now there's like this super big craze on using this AI for changing your image, changing your face, changing to this glamorous person, or what you will look like with gray hair and so forth. So instead of living in the moment and being true to who you truly are, people are going into another realm of reality and envisioning themselves as something that they're not currently, and something that they're not happy with their current selves, so they thrust themselves into a pretend land of AI. So again, AI is the most phenomenal tool in the last few years that has revolutionized the way the future is going to look. So instead of using AI just for the fun and not growing from it and pretending to be something that we're not, let's use AI for what it's really meant for, that can make you into the person that you are, that can thrust you into an economic environment or financial status that you are looking to become, and then we don't have to pretend anymore. Then you can post pictures of what you really look like, because you're truly happy. Because leveraging tools, again, as I mentioned many times, a Ginsu knife in the hand of an infant can be disastrous. It'll be catastrophic. But that same Ginsu knife in the hands of a sous chef can create masterpieces. So it's how we're using tools. AI is just a tool. Yeah, we have a lot of fun with it, but at the same time, AI can make you a lot of money if you're leveraging it and using it at its highest and best use, and not just for fun. So that's the message I wanted to kind of bring forth today, is ask ourselves, are we living vicariously through someone else? Are we pretending to be something that we're not? You know, I hear so many people talk about imposter syndrome. I think that is the real definition of imposter syndrome. Living outwardly someone else that you really want to be inwardly by doing different things that's not moving the needle. So again, we can keep doing the same thing, and 5 years from now we'll still be imagining what we're going to look like when we're in our 60s and our 70s, what we look like when we were this princess. It looked like what we imagine what we look like if we were in great shape. Well, look, stop using AI to get in great shape and just go to the gym and get in shape. Let's change our lifestyle, change our diet, do what it takes to get what it is you need to get, and let's stop living lives of pretend, because it's not going to get us anywhere. So that's my message for today, is to be your authentic you. Learn how to leverage tools and achieve the things that are important to you and your family. Because listen, somebody, whether in your family or not, they're counting on you to succeed. Their destiny is completely tied to your discipline and your obedience to do what you're supposed to do and achieve the greatness that you're supposed to achieve, because they're counting on you so that they can succeed as well. Alright guys, I'm Dr. Sean J. Harris. Make impact, make money while you're doing it.